Hey everyone, I'm Anne-Marie from Hello Basque. In today's video, I'm very excited to share with you because this is a topic I don't know too much about, honestly, and I asked you guys on Instagram for help making this video, so I appreciate your contributions. Today is all about Basque dating culture, whatever that means, okay? Because once every few months, I'll get a message on Instagram from a young American woman who happens to be dating a Basque guy, and somehow she finds me and she looks to me for advice as an authority figure because I guess I'm young and I'm Basque and I know stuff. So they look to me and ask questions about what's dating like in the Basque Country. I mean, behind all of it, they want to know what is their man thinking about them. And like, I can't. I can only do so much, guys. I can't save your dating life. So if you've got questions for your Basque partner, like, you should ask them. But every once in a while, I get questions about Basque dating culture. And I'll just send individual replies. I've never really thought to do anything with this topic because honestly, I've never dated a Basque person. I've never lived in the Basque Country and dated people. So like, I don't feel qualified to give advice on this topic, which is what I tell people. But today, I am going to share with you a little bit. If there's anybody out there searching for this information, here's kind of what the Basque people who follow me on Instagram had to say about Basque dating. The first thing people had to say about Basque dating was a lot of different things, okay? The Basque Country is a very small group, but it's still a very diverse group. Okay, so it's hard to make general statements about anything, but especially about Basque dating culture because like anywhere else in the world, like people do things differently based on their personalities, their interests, where they live, how they grew up. You know, there's a lot of variables involved. But I get it, people are searching for just like a general answer. So here's the main questions that my ladies were asking me, that I then asked the people of Instagram. Number one, do Basques date multiple people at the same time, or do they just date one person at a time? This is a question where everybody had different answers. Some people said, like, if you're from a small village, yeah, you probably only date one person at a time. And then other people said, no, Basques are like anybody else. They date tons of people at the same time. In the cities especially, they've got Tinder. They do casual hookups and dating like American culture, I guess. So no definite answer on that one. If you have thoughts, let us know in the comments. The second big question that women are asking me is, do Basque people talk about being in a relationship, or does it just happen wordlessly? Is it just understood when you're in a relationship? I have a lot of empathy on this question because that can be a really tricky one, especially like coming from American culture where like we talk about everything. Well, we don't. But if we really like someone, like we need to like make it explicit. Are we official? Are we going to go on Facebook and say we're in a relationship? You know, there's like a lot of negotiations in American dating culture that doesn't always happen in other parts of the world. So that's a big question. And overall, the kind of big consensus of messages I was getting on that one is that like it's kind of just magically understood that there's not some like big show of emotion coming from Basque people in general, you know, where there's like a big conversation and roses and oh, we're gonna change our Facebook status together. It seems a little more kind of cool, calm, and collected. I have a lot of sympathy for that question because my mind naturally goes to, okay, well, if Basque people date multiple people at the same time, like if you don't talk about, you know, are we in a relationship? Like how do you know? How are you just gonna assume? Aren't you just gonna waste your time dating somebody, assuming you're in a relationship and then they're seeing other people? I don't know. I have a lot of questions. Honestly, this topic has brought up a lot of questions. A third common question was, do Basque people go on dates like we do in America, you know, like dinner, movie, like a formal date? Or is it more casual, hanging out as friends? That was a mixed bag too. Some people said like when you're in a relationship, yeah, sure, people go on dates and do fun activities together. But then some people said that, I wonder if this is more specific to Igualde, I don't know, but that there's this idea of the cuadrilla, like your group of friends that you hang out with, oftentimes like a single-sex group of friends. Like you'll go out together and you'll talk to people and meet people there and like hang out more casually than like, you know, and then set up maybe a date from there. But it's unclear of whether dates are really called dates or if it's just like, let's go get a drink and like, it seems a bit more casual. So unfortunately, I'm not giving a lot of straight answers here, but there's one thing that pretty much everybody who messaged me could agree upon, is that Basque dating is a super slow process. Here in the United States, we want our instant gratification. We want to know, how does he feel about me? Like, let's declare our love on Facebook. I'm talking about Facebook a lot, but you know what I mean? You really like somebody, you want to get into a relationship, you want to start your lives together, you know, you just want to know, you know, have that security and do cute couple things. Well, it seems like Basques are a little more relaxed in that regard, maybe not as like forthcoming with, you know, sharing emotions. So it seems kind of a slower process. So overall, if you're looking to me for Basque dating advice, first of all, I tell you, you shouldn't. But from what I've heard from people, it seems like the number one thing is you just gotta be patient. That Basque people are a little slower maybe in this regard than some other cultures. People in the Basque Country will date for like 10 years before getting married. If they get married at all. They could stay together unmarried, they could break up after 10 years. It's a different culture. So I can see why people ask questions. So thank you for your questions. I'd appreciate if any Basque people from the Basque Country are watching this video, please let us know in the comments your contributions, because I'm just sharing what other people have told with me. Like, I know nothing in this regard. And everybody who sent me a message being like, oh, you're looking for a Basque boyfriend, I thought, like, no, I'm actually asking for a friend. Like, people are genuinely asking, like, I'm not asking about Basque dating culture for myself, although like all aspects of Basque culture, I find it interesting. But no, like I'm trying to help the people, you know? So hopefully you got something out of this video. If nothing else, just know that your Basque Prince Charming could be out there. He might just be a little slow about it, or like real casual about it. So good luck to any of you dating Basque people. Basque people, if you're dating each other, like good luck. It sounds like a complicated process, but then again, I think dating itself can be just kind of awkward and uncomfortable. Anyway, nobody's watching this for my thoughts on dating. Are you? Maybe you are. Anytime you've got two people from different cultural backgrounds, like, you got some things to talk about, you know? So talk to your people. No matter what, thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if you have something to contribute to this discussion, let us know in the comments. If you are an American who has successfully dated a Basque person, like, let us know your love story. I mean, I don't know about other people, but I'm a sucker for all of those stories. So I'll be reading the comments and replying to you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and you can subscribe to the Hello Basque YouTube channel so you can catch our new videos every Thursday. And in the meantime, you can follow Hello Basque on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to hear more of my rants and to get in on these discussions when I have questions randomly about Basque dating. If you're on social media following Hello Basque, you could potentially help out for the next video. So I appreciate you so much. I love these discussions. If you do too, if you have suggestions for future videos, or maybe I could crowdsource and ask people in the Basque Country, you know, their thoughts on a certain issue, also let me know in the comments. Okay, that's enough for me. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Bye. Guys, if you're still watching, you really must be searching for answers. For all of my single people out there, I wish you a very happy, healthy, and joyous dating life. Whether with Basques or not, I hope things are working out for you. Okay, bye. I do care. I do.